Welcome to today's journey through one of humanity's most enduring mysteries. Does the human soul exist? And if it does, can it actually weigh something? It's a question that has puzzled scientists, philosophers, and spiritual seekers for centuries. So, buckle up as we explore this intriguing intersection of science, spirituality, and the realms beyond our understanding. Let's start with the big question: what exactly is the soul? Across different cultures and religions, the soul is often seen as the essence of a person, something that goes beyond our physical existence. But how do you look for something that you can't see or touch? That's where our journey into the world of science and philosophy begins. Neuroscience has made leaps and bounds in understanding the brain, giving us clues about consciousness, that elusive spark that makes us, us. Yet, even with all this knowledge, the consciousness puzzle isn't fully solved. It's like trying to explain why your favorite song moves you. We know which parts of the brain light up, but the experience? That's still something else entirely. Then there's quantum physics, a field that's no stranger to the bizarre. It shows us a world where particles can be in two places at once and observing something can actually change its state. Some folks speculate that this might hint at a deeper connection between consciousness and the fabric of reality itself. Kind of like saying the soul could be part of the universe's source code. Now, let's talk about something a little out of this world: near-death experiences. People who've been on the brink of death often report eerily similar experiences, seeing a light at the end of a tunnel, feeling an overwhelming sense of peace, or even floating outside their bodies. These stories provide some of the most compelling, albeit anecdotal, evidence that there might just be something more after we shuffle off this mortal coil. But here's where things get really interesting. Ever heard of Dr. Duncan McDougall? Back in the early 1900s, this guy attempted to measure the weight of the soul. He figured that if the soul has substance, then a body should weigh less once the soul departs. His conclusion? A soul might just weigh 21 grams. Though it sounds like something straight out of a movie, his experiments had quite a few scientific holes. Critics were quick to point out flaws in his methodology, the small sample size, and the fact that no one's been able to replicate his findings. Plus, there's a whole bunch of biological processes that could explain the weight loss he observed. So, while it's a fascinating story, it's not exactly bulletproof evidence for the existence of the soul. But let's not forget the philosophical side of things. For centuries, thinkers have debated whether the soul exists as a separate entity from the body or if consciousness is just a byproduct of our brain's workings. It's a debate that's still going strong, with no clear answers in sight. So, where does all this leave us? Well, the truth is, the existence of the soul might always remain one of those mysteries that lie just beyond the reach of science and logic. Whether you believe in the soul for religious, philosophical, or personal reasons, or you see consciousness as a marvel of biology, there's no denying that this question touches something deep within us all. And that's what makes it so endlessly fascinating. It's a reminder that there are still mysteries out there, waiting to be explored, and maybe, just maybe, some things are meant to be experienced rather than explained. Thanks for joining me on this exploration of the human soul. It's a topic that shows us just how wondrous and mysterious this universe, and our place in it, really is. Until next time, keep pondering the mysteries, and who knows? One day, we might just find the answers we're looking for.